podcasting's choice. From coast to coast, continent to continent, right here 24/7.
PNR.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lyon Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
It's Friday, December 23rd, 2016, and from eCinemaOne.com and Subject Cinema, we've got the 411 on all the films hitting U.S. theaters this week. This is 3 Minute Weekend. I'm TC Kirkham. This is one of those rare times during the year where release schedules get really thrown off. It's award season, and many films are getting thrown out there for people to see on as many dates as possible. So, with that in mind, here we go, folks. Already open in wide release as of Wednesday, December 21st, video game to screen action thriller Assassin's Creed, starring Michael Fassbender, Marion Cotillard, Jeremy Irons, Brendan Gleeson, and Charlotte Rampling, rated PG-13. Sci-fi romance Passengers, starring Jennifer Lawrence, Chris Pratt, Michael Sheen, Lawrence Fishburne, and Andy Garcia, rated PG-13. And the animated musical comedy Sing, starring the voices of Matthew McConaughey, Reese Witherspoon, Seth MacFarlane, Scarlett Johansson, John C. Reilly, Taron Egerton, Tori Kelly, Jennifer Saunders, Jennifer Hudson, Nick Kroll, and Nick Offerman, rated PG. Opening wide today, the parents' worst nightmare comedy Why Him, starring Bryan Cranston, James Franco, Zoe Deutsch, Megan Mullally, Tangle Ambrose, and Cedric the Entertainer, rated R. And expanding wide today, the film adaptation of the classic August Wilson stage play Fences, directed by and starring Denzel Washington, along with Viola Davis, rated PG-13. Already open or opening today in limited release, fantasy drama A Monster Calls, starring Louis McDougall, Sigourney Weaver, Felicity Jones, and the voice of Liam Neeson, rated PG-13. Sports bio-documentary The Ataxian, not rated. The first English-language film from 2010's Norwegian cult smash Troll Hunter director Andre Øvredal, the horror thriller The Autopsy of Jane Doe, starring Emile Hirsch and Brian Cox, rated R. Indian sports biopic Dangal, not rated. This year's Cannes Film Festival Palme d'Or winner, the UK drama I, Daniel Blake, starring Dave Johns, Hayley Squires, and Sharon Percy, rated R. Director Pedro Almodovar's award-winning romantic drama Julieta, starring Emma Suarez, Adriana Ugarte, Daniel Greo, and Inma Custa, rated R. The true events docudrama thriller Patriots Day, starring Mark Wahlberg, John Goodman, Kevin Bacon, Alex Wolff, J.K. Simmons, Michelle Monaghan, and Rachel Brosnahan, rated R. And a film critics are calling one of director Martin Scorsese's most personal films, the religious period drama Silence, starring Andrew Garfield, Liam Neeson, Adam Driver, Syrian Hines, and Tadanobu Asano, rated R. Now, hold on to your hats, folks, because before the weekend is out, 4 more films will join today's releases and those from earlier this week, opening this Sunday, Christmas Day, in limited release, 4 potential Oscar contenders. Behind-the-scenes NASA drama Hidden Figures, starring Taraji P. Henson, Octavia Spencer, Janelle Monáe, Kevin Costner, Kirsten Dunst, Jim Parsons, and Mahershala Ali, rated PG. Noirish crime drama thriller Live by Night, written by, directed by, and starring Ben Affleck, along with Zoe Saldana, Elle Fanning, Chris Sullivan, Scott Eastwood, Chris Cooper, Chris Messina, Max Casella, Anthony Michael Hall, and Sienna Miller, rated R. One of the most award-winning and critically praised films of the year, odds-on favorite for this year's Oscar foreign language film, and Cannes Film Festival favorite, the German comedy Toni Erdmann, starring Sandra Hüller and Peter Simonschek, rated R. And the ensemble comedy 20th Century Women, starring Annette Bening, Elle Fanning, Greta Gerwig, Billy Crudup, Lucas Jade Zuman, Aaliyah Shawkat, and Natalie Love, rated R. As I mention every week, Indies spread slowly across the country. These films are officially opening this weekend, but may not reach your local cinemas for several weeks, if at all. Check your local listings for more on each of these films and their availability in your area, along with your favorite on-demand service, both online and from your local cable company. There's a good chance you'll find quite a few of today's indie releases showing there also. If you like 3 Minute Weekend and you're a home video fan, check out Tuesday Digidex, where we bring you the lowdown on top titles from film and television hitting DVD and Blu-ray, as well as the latest streaming on-demand releases each week. Be sure to check it out right here on the 3 Minute Weekend feed every Tuesday morning. Don't forget to check out Subject Cinema with yours truly and my lovely co-host Kim Brown. Movie news, reviews, and all kinds of fun. You can check it out every Sunday evening at eCinemaOne.com and SubjectCinema.com, or subscribe through your favorite podcast service. Just search your favorite service for Subject Cinema. PNR Networks has launched a Patreon campaign aimed at raising additional funds for some continued expansion. We hope you'll check it out and come on board with us. We've got a ton of cool perks available in return for your generous recurring monthly support. Check out our campaign by going to any PNR Networks website and clicking on the giant orange Patreon button, or go directly to check things out at patreon.com/PNR Networks. That's going to do it for this weekend's edition of 3 Minute Weekend. Join me every Friday for all the latest film releases in the U.S., and be sure to subscribe so you're up to date on the latest releases every Friday morning. You can subscribe through iTunes, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, SoundCloud, YouTube, and other popular podcast sites, as well as through Roku. Check out the eCinemaOne website for details. For 3 Minute Weekend, I'm TC Kirkham. Have a happy holiday, everyone, and I'll see you at the movies this weekend.
Why haven't you seen To Kill a Mockingbird?
I was too busy rewatching the Marvel Cinematic Universe films again.
Why haven't you seen Mad Max?
Do you know how hard it is to track down a copy of The Return of Captain Invincible?
Why haven't you seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Did you know that Road to Perdition was originally a comic book?
Just a gold thing on everything.
This is Bubba Wheat from Flights, Tights, and Movie Nights, and on each episode of FilmWise, my guest introduces me to a film that they're passionate about and I've never seen before, and in return I introduce them to a comic book or superhero film that they're curious about. Find it every other week at filmwise.com, iTunes, or Stitcher.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
Podcasting's choice. From coast to coast, continent to continent, right here 24/7.